Subscribe, follow, like, share. Last Bell Boxing. These guys give you all the exclusives, and next time I get my fight date, it's going to be exclusive on here as well. So make sure you give them a follow.
Hello, welcome to Last Bell Boxing. Free artistic license tour, whatever we want to talk about on the channel. So I know some people like us talk about this, some people don't. So post your comments below, because all I've ever had is comments where people have engaged around all things Jake Paul. So it looks like Jake Paul's not going to be fighting Tank Davis. Tank Davis has got a few legal issues going on that I'm not going to go into detail on. So a lot of rumours about his next opponent. Carl Froch is posting a lot on social media about how in shape he is. I think, to use Carl's phrases, after the Bunsen burner. So, Sean, give us your views. Do you think he even fights in a couple of weeks, or do you think this is just game over and he's going to have to put another date out?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. I think they've said as much recently as well, haven't they, that the whole show's been canned now. I think I saw early this afternoon.
He's after for Netflix, right? They're not going to like that, are
they? No. Interesting though. I'm sure everyone's seen the rumours that he was in talks to fight Ngannou. I mean, that's a drastic difference, isn't it, from going to Tank to Ngannou? I think he's obviously just chasing the big names and seeing if he can rescue something. I tell you what I wouldn't be surprised by. I don't know if he's got a fight schedule, but I wouldn't be surprised somehow, although it will upset a lot of people, if they wheel out Badou Jack and he fights him for the WBC cruiserweight title. I can just see that happening.
The worst thing is, I can't believe I'm saying this, he's got a chance against Badou Jack Hunter. Let's have it right, because he's the most inactive. When did he last fight?
Yeah, and as we touched on an earlier video, we know what the WBC are like, and I'm sure Badou Jack would take a fight at 3-4 weeks notice for the money he'll earn.
Yeah, it's a very, very good shot. A very good shot. Oh dear, I'm just thinking of the ramifications of that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stumped me. It's not often I can't. Not often I'm speechless, but I am. But I can see how the stars align. Yeah. Can you imagine, Sean, if he was to beat Badou Jack and his WBC cruiserweight champion?
Well, I've always said he's an elite level fighter, so yeah. I mean, it's you have to laugh, but yeah, as you say, it can easily happen, and I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if it does.
But from a commercial perspective, I think he's going to have to pull something out of the bag to fight somebody, because he got that undercard, which is a half decent undercard. Because again, as a promoter, I really rate him. So he's got an half decent undercard. Yet I don't think Netflix will be very happy if he's not fighting, because as strange as this might seem, he's the one who pulls the viewing figures in Inter. Let's be honest, he is. Netflix would have spent a lot of money on the promo, a lot of money. So I think he'll be under a lot of pressure, him and his team, to get somebody over the line. And let's be honest, it doesn't have to be anyone of a big name, does it? Because it's Jake Paul, the name that everyone, well, that viewership anyway, that's why they're tuning in to watch him. So I think from a brand perspective, it would be a bit of a disaster if he wasn't to get a fight.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's probably more probable than not that he lands up fighting someone and rescues it after the obviously news that come out a few days ago about Davis. But yeah, as you say, the undercard is really good and probably worth talking about for the boxing fans, because once again, he's given his fighters these great opportunities and putting them in front of these big audiences.
I heard a rumour yesterday, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to say it. I've heard that Andrew Tate threw his hat into the ring to fight him.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I don't know how true this is as well, but hasn't he replaced KSI as the CEO of
I've read that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's obviously trying to get one of these fights. So that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yep. And yeah. So I think we'll finish it there. You know, it just doesn't. Let's see what happens. But if anyone's got any possible opponents who you think Jake Paul's going to jump in with, post a comment below. This has been Last Bell Boxing, proudly sponsored by Shore Building Services and SC Travel. Keep the interaction going. Channel's growing, views are growing, everything's growing. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers, Sean.